Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com, and I want to talk about gold and silver. Oh man, Mike, how do you keep talking about this stuff? Uh, I find it uh, amazing how when I give gold and silver away, people are really impressed. And it can change a whole situation around. And but it takes practice. It's a skill, like most things are. It's a skill on how to give it away, and and to get the most out of it. And the thing is, now when I give it, I'm not really expecting anything. I really don't care about getting anything from anybody. But it sure makes things a lot easier to talk to people. And most of the time, I've mentioned, most of the time I give the gold and silver away after we've already came to a deal, whatever what we're working on. And then to complete the deal, you do a handshake, and then I give them some gold or silver, something so they remember me. Because there might be another time I want to do some more dealing with them. And but there are times that I do start off by giving the gold and silver, and it takes practice to learn when to give it, who do you give it to, and because sometimes you give it to the boss. It's the boss. You want to impress the boss, the people that you're dealing with. You can't do it with everybody, but you can the boss. And then sometimes when you practice and you learn how to do it, you can do it to the boss's wife. And that's these are things that you learn to how to do it and do it. Oh, it was funny. We we were at the casino the other night having prime rib, and I don't go out all that often, and I don't have prime rib all that often. So it was a neat experience. And one of the people I was with having a birthday, so I bought dinner, and then I gave some gold as a tip. And the one on the birthday, he said, "Man, I'm going to take that." so they took it. So I had to come up with another one. So I put it on the table, and that's not the proper way to do it, is putting it on the table and let them do it. That's not the proper way. But I know they're going to talk, they're going to BS, and I don't gamble, so I just wanted to get out of there. So I just wanted to pay the bill and get out. So I went on and put that gold down and left. And next thing I know, man, a bunch of people started getting all around there, and then I mean, it was a big thing. I don't know what all that was, but anyway, I was finishing up, and then finally, my friend come over, and then she says that they really like that gold I left them, and so she explained, because she knows how I give it away. I explain what it is. I want them to get I want to get the full impression of what it is that I just did, and so she knows how to do it, and so she did it, and it ended up they come over and they said, "We need you to sign the paper for her to sign the paper for release, because it was going to be." They took a photograph and they're making a big deal of her because it was her birthday, and then the waitress, and they're holding that gold up. So, yeah, I just can't believe how it stirred everything up, and it was very interesting. But that was just one example, and this happens a lot. So you just have to know how to do it, and this is what I'm talking about. How much gold and silver do you have right now? Well, you might have your grandma's gold necklace or bracelet or ring or something like that, but I mean some gold and silver that you can use. And this is what I'm talking about. You you can do it, and I hate to say this. You can do it by buying $20 a month. Boy, you really should be doing 100 or 150, 200 when you're learning. But some people say, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have that much money. Okay, use $20. And then now you're going to find out what you can get for $20. And then what you do is wherever it is that you're buying this from, you can ask them questions. Well, okay, there's that one, it's $20, and one next to it's $40. They look the same. Why is one cost twice as much as the other? Now you're going to start learning. And listen and ask questions. This is how they're able to sell stuff, is answering questions. They answer questions, then you kind of register it. Next month, you take your $20 and go someplace else. Ask them the same questions. See who it is that seems like they know what they're talking about. And that's how you learn how this stuff is. And you start looking, and then when you see in a magazine, you'll see this stuff is, oh boy, that's cheap. Then you'll understand why it's cheap. So there's a reason why things are the price the way they are when it's gold and silver. And then you need to find out, how do I know this is real? So then, they'll explain to you how you know it's real. And why is it some stuff is nice, pretty, and shiny? That's normally the kind of stuff that I give away. Is nice, pretty nice and shiny. I like it. The best is big and shiny. Boy, that impresses people. And then, I also, and this is what I was explaining, and I made a video about this, but I want to talk a little bit about it. It was a 1 ounce silver coin, and it's like 1775, something like this. This is before the United States had their own money, so the United States had to come up with money. If you're going to buy something from other countries, you have to come up with some money. They had to get their money from Spain, and they used a lot of, they're from Mexico, because Mexico had silver. And so that's where they would get their silver, was there. And it was trader dollars, and they're the size of a silver dollar, big old silver dollar. And they were that size, 1 ounce silver. And there's a niche. You'll see little niches in it. And those niches, and some will have 1 or 2, some will have 6, 8, 10. They'll have a bunch of niches in them. And what it is, here in the United States, when we wanted to buy something from China, we would have to use these trader dollars. And so that when it gets to China, the Chinese, they don't trust anybody, so then they take their knife out and they put a little notch in there, and then that shows them that it was silver. Or you've seen on the movies, you see them take a coin, take a bite of the coin, and if it's gold, it'll be soft gold if it's 100% gold, and you'll be able to see you marred it when you took a bite on it. And that's what they were looking for. And but that when they put that notch in, that really brings the price down on that coin. So you can find some nice brand new looking trader dollars, and they're very expensive. And then the ones where the Chinamen have been knocking holes in it, well, then they're cheaper. I like the ones that are cheaper. And the reason is, I know it went to China, and some way or another that coin came back. And I know where that coin has been, because and I like old coins, because, and especially if they're gold and silver. That's why I like gold and silver. And then, but I've always wondered, where has this coin been? Where was it? So you see the cowboy shows, you see them throw a silver dollar on the table or on the bar and say, "Hey, buy everybody around drinks." Hey, that's that was cool. So when I get a silver dollar, an old silver dollar, I'm looking at that, and my mind is going crazy trying to figure out where that silver dollar's been. Maybe it's been some whore. No telling. It's really cool. This is stuff that I like, and that's what you're going to learn when you are looking to spend your $20, and you spend that $20 every month. And then once you start learning more and understanding more, maybe you jump it up to 50, or 100. And then you make it a point. You always spend at least that much every month. And when you stumble upon a good deal, then you can spend a little more. But the reason I'm saying this, if you don't have it, you won't be able to use it. And now you can get it. Now you can learn how to use it. And then if the time comes that you have to use it, you'll better understand how to make it work to get the most out of it. Like I say, I do dentists, professionals, all the professionals I know, even I do it. I'll work half price for gold or silver. Like I say, I charge $100, $50, couple of silver dollars, man. Hey, I'll do it. That's half price, because gold and silver is got value, so it's half price. So you do the work for half price. But anyway, I'm going to share that with you. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.